Welcome back to Easy English Podcast, where we talk about our furry, feathered, and finned friends. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sarah. We're so excited to have you with us today.
Today's episode is all about sharing our stories and experiences with pets. But first, let's kick things off with a question. Do you have a pet?
That's right. We want to hear from you. Let's share our stories.
Absolutely. Pets bring so much joy into our lives, and we can't wait to dive into that.
Let's start with some vocabulary related to pets. There are so many different types of pets out there.
Yes. First up, we have dogs. They are often called man's best friend.
Exactly. And did you know there are over 340 different dog breeds recognized worldwide?
That's a lot of choices. What breed we going to talk about, Sarah?
I love golden retrievers. They're so friendly and great with kids.
Great choice. Now, let's talk about some vocabulary related to dogs.
Sure. We have puppy, which refers to a young dog.
And a leash, which is what we use to walk our dogs.
Don't forget dog bowl for their food and water.
Right. And what about cats?
Cats are so independent. A young cat is called a kitten.
And they use a litter box for their bathroom needs.
Exactly. And they love to scratch, so a scratching post is essential.
Let's not forget about birds.
Yes, birds can be such fun pets. They often live in a cage, and some popular types are parakeets and canaries.
And then we have fish. They are low maintenance but still require care.
Right. An aquarium is where they live, and a filter keeps the water clean.
And let's not overlook small mammals like hamsters and guinea pigs.
They need a cozy cage and some soft bedding to feel comfortable.
So, we've covered a lot of ground with vocabulary. It's amazing how much there is to learn about our pets.
Absolutely. And each type of pet has its own unique characteristics and needs. For example, did you know that some birds can actually learn to talk?
Yes. Parrots are particularly famous for that. They can mimic human speech and even learn phrases.
Speaking of which, let's share some fun facts about pets.
Great idea. Did you know that dogs have an incredible sense of smell? They can detect certain scents up to 100,000 times better than humans.
That's mind-blowing. And cats have a unique way of communicating with their owners. They often use their tails and body language to express their feelings.
Exactly. And did you know that goldfish can actually recognize their owners? They can be trained to respond to their names.
That's so cool. It just goes to show how intelligent our pets can be, no matter the species.
Now that we've covered some vocabulary and fun facts, let's dive into our personal pet stories.
I can't wait to hear yours, Alex. I'll go first.
Please do.
So, I have a cat named Whiskers. I adopted him from a shelter about 3 years ago. He was a little shy at first, but now he's the most affectionate cat.
That's wonderful. What's one of your favorite memories with Whiskers?
Oh, there's this one time when I was working from home, and he decided to jump onto my keyboard. He ended up sending a message to my boss that just said, "Meow."
That's hilarious. Cats really know how to steal the spotlight.
They do. What about you, Alex? Do you have any pets?
I do. I have a golden retriever named Maximum. He's such a goofball.
Golden Retrievers is one of the most popular dog breed. What's a memorable moment you've had with Max?
Well, one time I took him to the park and he found a mud puddle. He jumped right in and rolled around like he was having the time of his life.
Oh no. Did you have to give him a bath afterward?
You bet. It took forever to get all that mud out of his fur. But seeing him so happy made it worth it.
That's the joy of having pets, isn't it? They bring so much happiness, even when they're a little messy.
Exactly. And we want to hear from our listeners too. If you have a funny or heartwarming pet story, share it with us on the comment section below.
Yes. We'd love to feature your stories in our next episode.
Now, let's move on to some practical advice. It's important to know how to take care of our pets properly.
Absolutely. Let's start with dogs. What are some basic care tips?
Well, first and foremost, dogs need regular exercise. A daily walk is essential for their physical and mental health.
And don't forget about nutrition. It's important to feed them high-quality dog food that meets their dietary needs.
Right. And regular vet checkups are crucial to ensure they stay healthy.
What about cats?
Cats also need regular vet visits and they should have a balanced diet. It's important to provide them with fresh water and a clean litter box.
And playtime is essential for cats too. They love to chase toys and engage in interactive play.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about birds.
Birds need a spacious cage, fresh food, and clean water. They also enjoy toys to keep them entertained.
And social interaction is key. Many birds thrive on companionship, whether it's from their owners or other birds.
What about small mammals like hamsters and guinea pigs?
Small mammals like hamsters and guinea pigs also require a clean and comfortable living environment. Their cages should be spacious enough for them to move around and explore.
Absolutely. And they need bedding that's safe and comfortable. Aspen shavings or paper-based bedding are great options.
Right. And let's not forget about their diet. Fresh vegetables and specially formulated pellets are essential for their health.
And regular handling is important too. It helps them become more social and comfortable with humans.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about fish. What are some tips for keeping fish healthy?
First, it's crucial to have a properly sized aquarium. Overcrowding can lead to stress and health issues.
And water quality is key. Regularly check the pH levels and make sure to change a portion of the water weekly.
Don't forget about the filter. A good filter helps keep the water clean and provides oxygen for the fish.
And feeding them the right amount is important too. Overfeeding can lead to health problems.
Definitely. It's all about balance.
Now that we've covered care tips, let's move on to something a bit more fun.
Yes. Let's talk about games and activities we can do with our pets.
Starting with dogs, one of the best games is fetch. It's a classic and great for exercise.
Absolutely. And you can also teach them tricks like sit, stay, or roll over. It's a fun way to bond and stimulate their minds.
What about cats?
Cats love to play with feather wands or laser pointers. It's a great way to get them moving and engaged.
And don't forget about puzzle toys. They can keep cats entertained and mentally stimulated.
For birds, you can create foraging games. Hide their food in toys or around their cage to encourage natural foraging behavior.
That's a great idea. And for small mammals, tunnels and mazes can provide hours of entertainment.
Yes, they love to explore and burrow. You can even create a little obstacle course for them.
And let's not forget about pet-themed parties. Have you ever thrown one, Sarah?
I haven't, but I've seen some amazing pet birthday parties online. You can have treats, games, and even costumes for the pets.
That sounds like a blast. It's a great way to celebrate our furry friends.
Now let's turn to our listeners. We've received some fantastic stories and questions from you all.
Yes. We love hearing from you. Let's start with a story from one of our listeners, Jamie.
Jamie wrote in about her dog, Bella. She said, "Bella loves to play in the snow. Last winter, she jumped into a snowbank and got stuck. It took me a while to find her, but when I did, she was wagging her tail like crazy."
That's adorable. It sounds like Bella had a great time, even if she got a little stuck.
And we have a question for Mark. He asks, what's the best way to introduce a new pet to my existing pet?
Great question, Mark. It's important to introduce them slowly. Start by letting them sniff each other through a door or gate, and then gradually allow them to meet in a controlled environment.
Yes. Supervise their interactions at first and reward them for positive behavior.
And if you have any more questions or stories, don't hesitate to reach out. We love featuring your experiences.
Wow, what an episode! We've covered so much today, from vocabulary to personal stories and care tips.
Absolutely. It's been a joy sharing our love for pets with all of you.
Remember, pets are family, and they bring so much joy into our lives.
Thank you for tuning into Easy English Podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's episode.
Be sure to subscribe our channel and share your pet stories with us. We can't wait to hear from you.
And don't forget to join us next time, where we'll be discussing the benefits of adopting pets from shelters.
Until then, take care of your furry friends and remember to cherish every moment with them.